Alright, so we're going to take a look at the second part of the page regarding Renaissance period called Music of the Renaissance. So the music of the Renaissance, there are some important developments in time for it. One of the biggest ones was this extensive use of a cappella music. A cappella music is vocal music without instrumental accompaniment, singing for the sake of singing on its own. Also, there was the emergence of the Mass, which was the most solemn ritual of the Roman Catholic Church, being set to music. They were sung in Latin, a dead language at this time. Now there are 5 sections to the Mass: the Kyrie, the Gloria, the Credo, the Sanctus, and the Agnus Dei. So those were the 5 sections of the Mass that were set to music. There's also a special service, a Mass for the dead, called a Requiem, which was also set for music, a very solemn Mass. And our last little wee bit is, there were madrigals during the Renaissance period as well. It became one of the chief forms of secular music, which was popular music of the time. It consisted of a short poem that was sung and had instrumental accompaniment. It was usually sung in Italian. So that completes our Renaissance period information. So I'm going to take a few moments and go through the information, what you need to know for your quiz and what you have to do for me. So the first thing is this. Up to the top part, we have the introduction of printing as being one of the historical developments of the time. As I said, it was probably one of the most important historical developments in the history of the civilized world. I want to know why. So you have to look up the why that the introduction of printing was so important to the history of the world. Also, I have 4 different important people of the Renaissance period: Martin Luther, Machiavelli, Leonardo da Vinci, and William Shakespeare. I want you to pick any one of the 4, and give me 5 points about him. So any one of the 4, 5 points about them, and probably it wouldn't hurt to throw in some of their contributions. Under the Music of the Renaissance section for your test, you need to be able to tell me what a cappella music is, vocal music without instrumental accompaniment. You have to tell me that masses were sung in Latin. You have to tell me any 3 of the 5 sections to a mass. So Kyrie, Gloria, Credo, Sanctus, and Agnus Dei. You have to tell me that a requiem was a mass for the dead, and you have to be able to identify that madrigals were sung in Italian and they were popular secular music. So that should cover everything for the test. I'll set the test date under classroom work once I post everything, and if you have any questions, make sure you contact me.